Alright guys, how's it going? This will be a very quick video. No, it really will. I just want to get some feedback from you on the game this evening. It was fantastic, wasn't it? Fantastic result, 100% record in the Champions League this season, maintained. I think Luis Diaz's hat-trick was the first at home in Europe since Philippe Coutinho in 2017, I think. 2017, Spartak Moscow, 7-0, is that right? Let me know. I read it earlier. It's not something that I could remember. Yeah, so this video is just like to get your feedback. Like, who was your man of the match tonight, guys? I wonder who that might be. What did you think of the performance? Like, I need to even ask you that. Can anyone find a negative? Can anyone find a negative? Where's miserable Martin when you need him? Yeah, I just want to know what you think. Listen, for me, it is another fantastic, as Brendan Rodgers would say, thumbs up to Arne Slot, because I look at things, I don't just look at the result like on the pitch, right, on the night. Prior to the game, as you know, all the talk of Xabi Alonso could have been the Liverpool manager, whether you believe that journal or that journal, he was never offered it. All right, yeah, fair enough, of course he wasn't, you know, or whatever, right, whatever you think about all that. But I think, you know, going into that game, I mentioned that, you know, Arne Slot will be thinking of those things. Like, you know, I'm sure they said to him, no, you were our first choice, Arne Slot, right? Whatever, it doesn't really matter. He's doing really well. But the point I'm making is, if I was Arne Slot tonight managing that team, against Xabi Alonso, against someone that was rumoured to have been preferred to me, I think that there's pressure in his head. He's probably never going to tell anybody that, but come on, it's human nature, right? So he must have thought, like, you know, I already hope I fucking win this one. Do you know what I mean? I know what I mean. I'm sure you know what I mean. And he did. And he did. And I wanted to send Alonso packing. You know, Alonso is a Liverpool legend, and I can like him again now. You know, the loving was going on today prior to the game. You know, Alonso's... fuck that shit, man. I just wanted him to be battered and sent home crying. That's what I said. Do you know what I mean? Never wanting to return to Anfield again. But that's just the competitive side of me coming out. Do you know what I mean? Like, for 90 minutes or whatever, it's the enemy. So I have great respect for Xabi Alonso. I really do. I think he's a really cool fucking guy, and I want to see him do well in the game. But you know my point, what I'm trying to make here. So unfortunately for Alonso, he didn't come to Liverpool and show us what we are missing, if you like. Do you know what I mean? And Arne Slot's had a great start. The thing is, right, with Arne Slot, as we've gone along, we've had, each time we come to a different thing, you know, like, and it's like when we started the season, it starts off well, and I was like, yeah, but wait till we go to Old Trafford. Do you know what I mean? Different, you know, the form's out of the window, does it? Then we had that week, you know, Chelsea, Arsenal, you know, just like those 3 games, you remember, in that week, and it was like, well, let's see what he does, you know, perfect. And then a game like this for me was like, right, here we go, this is Alonso, like, you know, now, and everyone, whether he was offered the job or not, everyone still think about it. Maybe you don't think about it, I don't think about it, but the journals were still thinking about it, because that's all they've been writing about. And Arne Slot did it again, like, seriously. And I'm delighted with things. I've got to be honest with you. And we might want to criticise Hughes and Edwards or whatever for the contractual situation at Liverpool concerning you-know-who. But so far it's looking like they got that one right, the managerial situation. Because I didn't hear a single Liverpool supporter, and I happen to know quite a few, and interact with quite a few, that came to me or any of our live streams or on the members' website. I don't remember anyone putting forward Arne Slot's name. To be honest with you, I don't think I'd even heard of the fucking man until I started looking at the betting odds and stuff like that, and I put my hands up to it. You know, I know there'll be people out there going, oh, I know everything about football, I knew who he was. Well, I fucking didn't. But I do now, and I'm delighted with the way things are going. So long may it continue. But let's not forget, we had a great manager before in Jurgen Klopp. And I still think that Jurgen Klopp would have gone on to win a lot more things with a lot more backing. And I don't mean reckless spending. I'm talking about, there was times when Klopp wanted a player in that 25 million range, and it was like, no, we can't do that. You've got to get rid of him first. And you know what I mean? Like, I just hope we don't get into a situation like that where we're like, wow, we've got a good manager. Please back him. Do you know what I mean? Like, whatever happens with Chiesa or whatever, that's a gamble. I don't think anyone can complain if that one doesn't work out, right? Because to them it's change. You know what I mean? Small change, sorry. So it's worth a gamble. If it don't work out, it don't work out. But I just hope that they do back him in January or whenever he needs, when he needs it. Because with Liverpool, you can become complacent. Like we've seen this before with Liverpool at the halfway point before, where you may be doing well, and then it's like, oh, we're doing well. We don't need this. Always need to keep those players on the toes. So, yeah, my point I'm trying to say here is, look, we had a great manager before, but I don't think that he was given the full support that he deserved. So I just hope that we don't become into a situation like that with Arne Slot. I'm sorry to go down a negative route. I shouldn't do. I'm not being negative. It might sound like I'm really not. I'm actually saying, wow, we got a really good manager. Let's hope he's allowed to fulfill his full potential with us. And somebody made a very good comment on one of my videos the other day, or a live stream maybe, before I came out here to America. And they said, it's all going really well done, but let's see what happens when there's a crisis, like when we maybe lose a couple of games back to back or something goes wrong. Let's see how he handles that. And I kind of agree with that, what that person was saying. It sounds very negative, doesn't it? Like I was like, well, I don't like the sound of that. I don't want anything bad to happen. But maybe that's when you judge as well, like how a manager turns something round, how he fixes a problem. Do you know what I mean? Little things as we go along. But right now, everything's cushy, right? It's good. And I'm very, very, very happy, and I'm sure you are too. So please drop me a comment about your thoughts, how you're feeling. Would you agree with me that it was, psychologically good for Arne Slot to get that win over Alonso, or do you think it doesn't matter? I think it does matter a little bit. Anyway, I'll leave it with you. Please thumbs up the video if you appreciate this video. But more importantly, drop me a comment. I want to see what you guys have got to say about things. All right. These Americans, they're fucking, always making a row out there. Yeah, so I'm in America. It's election night. I've got the TV on there for the coverage. I went to the voting booth. So I haven't got my sticker. If you follow me Instagram at Duncan Oldham, you'll see, and Twitter at Duncan Oldham, you see I had my little sticker on earlier that said I voted. The election night coverage is underway on TV here. It's one of the reasons I'm here. So I'm looking forward to kicking back and watching all the theatre this evening. Tomorrow, obviously I'm in a different time zone, so I'm -5 hours on the UK at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to be around I hope I'm going to be around for the next probably 6 hours or something like that. So if anything comes up to talk to you about, I'll do a vid or whatever. If not, I suspect you'll see a morning briefing tomorrow when I surface. But I'll be at the courthouse tomorrow, so yeah. But we'll catch up tomorrow. Please let me know anything, your feelings on the game. The other thing I was going to say to you as well was, if you see any exclusives regarding Liverpool, please come to my morning briefing videos and comment on one of them and say, Dunk, have you seen this exclusive? Because I'm enjoying reviewing the exclusives that we get subjected to every day. All right, guys, listen, I hope you enjoyed it. I said a short video. My post-match video is usually about 3 minutes long. Well, girls, I mean, that's a long time. You know what I'm saying? You should fucking think yourself lucky if you get 3 minutes. But I'm off. All right, guys, listen. Get in there. Fucking come on.